Hello. Uh, Happy homebrew weekend. It is shit. The 2nd of September, Tuesday, the 2nd of September, at about 10 to 6 at night. I've got a lovely Sierra Nevada, some See Her and Evade Her Pale Ale. Normally a delicious treat, but this weekend I tried to beat the world record for amount of gin drank at a wedding before 9 p.m. and I must have got close. So going down like razor blades, delicious razor blades. Okay, get those ribbons out the way for brewing and beer. What a loser. All right, here's what I'm doing. I need to get. I've got 3 beers, 3 experimentation beers: strawberry lager, peanut butter lager, coffee lager. I've got these lovely, not lovely, they're cheap plastic PET kegs. All right. They're great for the purpose that they serve, but they're a bit cheap and shit, and I'm going to run you through them right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take 2 of these lovely PET bottles. I've got some Star sanitizer, sanitizer in here, all ready to go. Because what the plan is, here's the plan. I've got to stop getting distracted. Hang on, let's just squirt, squirt. Ow! Okay. 2 bottles, 2 caps. So, because I've only got 2 of the plastic PET kegs, the idea is to get both of these PET keg things, install these lovely little keg lids. This is one what I prepared earlier. This is where I'll talk about what was shit and what wasn't. Put them on CO2, but I'm going to rack out 1 bottle's worth of each of the peanut butter and coffee. So I'm going to let the strawberry lager still sit for a bit because I like the smell of it. I like what it looks like. I want to let it keep going. I want to like almost turn that into like a lambic-y thing, even though it's not a lambic, but you know what I mean. I want to just let it still sour age and da da da. But the coffee and the peanut butter, I want to submit for competition and get on tap so I can drink. So they've had a lovely little time lagering. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I am exhausted and not speaking. Me not speak so good. So I've got to get my lovely little wand ready because I'm going to racknul asni. I'm going to racknul from the keg into my bottles. Okay. Now I'm going to show you these little kegs. I'm sure I've shown you them before. Here they are, and all they are is like these 5-liter mini little bomb keg things. My hands are too slippery. Here we go. Now, what one's this one? I think that's peanut butter. Yep, definitely peanut butter lager. So this has been sitting for 6 months. You know, I didn't even check to make sure that that was going to fit. Sometimes you get lucky, huh? Sometimes you just do get lucky. And here's what I'm going to do. If I'm out of frame, I'm sorry. Please just giraffe with me. Okay? Because the idea here is just prep these bottles. I'm going to make a farce of this. And as little of the beer to be removed as possible from this lovely keg. Oh my god, that is crystal clear. Shit, premature as always. That's okay to get a little bit of oxygen in here. And if I ask the class why, you should know. Ah, shit! I panicked. And the reason it's okay to get a little bit of oxygen is we're about to secondary ferment it with some sugar and some yeast. So, that is a peanut butter lager. Very strong smell, if I do say so myself. 2 in there. Yes, I'm going to put 2. Put a cap on that. Tight, like a tiger. Twist, 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 twist. Now, I need a texture because I will forget. That looks amazing. The colour, by the way. PB. Coconut. Now, I did make a mess on the floor, but fuck you, you didn't see that. Now, what we're going to do is star sand the shit out of that. And then drop this in. Close the lid. Now, step 2 of this pretty much 2-step process. Sugar over here. We're still building this section, by the way. It's not finished. So please don't be ignorant. Don't be ignorant. No, we're still a whip. Still a work in process. I'm going to grab this. Sorry, I'll be back. Just got my cloudy star anesthetizer, which is going down here. Okay? And all I'm doing is making room so I can put this keg now into my keezer so I can rip some filthy pours in about 5 days. So what I do to carbonate my beer, I've probably said before, but we do serving pressure. It's about 10 psi. And we do that for about 5 days. And that gets us all that lovely juice. So now I've put red is liquid, yellow is gas. Exactly the opposite of what it should be. So that's just okay, that was not seated correctly. And now it is. Look at that, we're getting all that lovely gas. Oh, I can still feel that like keg like bouncing in and out. That smells like peanut butter. Lucky boy. Sorry, I'm going to just set it up fully so basically in 5 days, or whatever, I can have it pour and tell you what it tastes like. Okay. Sipskis. Earned it. Well done. So look, if that doesn't work out well, if my next bit doesn't work out, thank you for hanging with me. No, I'll give it a good go. Next one I'm equally as excited about. Maybe more. It's my coffee lager. Coffee. Okay. Oh my days. It smells like coffee. Now this should be a different, slightly different color than previous. The other one just had PB2, like that peanut butter powder in there. Whereas this had cold brew coffee. So I'm expecting it to be a bit dark and delicious. And again, these have both had about 6 months to start tasting yummy. Look at that, that's a tiny bit darker, but not all that much. I'm just watching the bottle down, you know. We're getting close. Ah. Oh, I just lost the tiniest little bit. I did way better with that one than the peanut butter. Okay. There you go. So the bottles are ready for competition, but not really. So I've got to wait about 2 weeks. I'll wait till I'm looking at you start talking here. I've got to wait about 2 weeks after I've put the sugar in so that they carbonate, right? We want them to be carbonated and delicious. And you're about on track because it's the second. They should be ready in 2 weeks. We might be a day or two early on the 2 weeks. So the reason we do this, there's some sugar in there, there's some yeast, there's some oxygen. Now there's a closed system. We should just be able to let that carbonation. Now, here's my plastic keg. I'm going to show you all the parts and pieces and why this is a bit shit. Here we go. So this is a Kegland thing, and I've found that I get slightly annoyed with the fiddliness of it. You know, there's a, and don't tell me I've lost a piece and I can't do it. I can't actually see the bit that I'm hoping to find. Oh, I lost it for real. So look, we build our PVRV, our pressure valve release valve. Squirtle squirt. Tighten that up. That should be tight. On here, I am missing it. Great. Piece of monkey scheisse. So, what I'm going to have to do is try and make some tube work. Is that what fits? Yes. So, I'm going to cut just enough. So, there's supposed to be a little silicon elbow, right? And that silicon elbow is a fiddly piece of Scheissenhauser. And what it does, hang on, bear with me, I need some fucking scissors. You know what I'm going to use? Because I'm that kind of guy. I'm going to use my pliers. Sorry, I thought I saw it just there, but I didn't. Now, very clean and sanitized pliers. Not. So the idea is you put a little silicon elbow that's fiddly and really easy to break on this thing. Your liquid, which actually should be gas, and then you put it on, like have to fold it into here and screw it and all of this stuff without the silicon elbow breaking. But the thing is, the cunt breaks all the fuck time, and it's fucking annoying. So I can't remember how I did the other one. Doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this tubing in, which also means I can't put the filter on, which also doesn't matter because I got nothing in there to filter. And I'm going to put this in, right? I'm going to screw this on. Okay, which actually might work better than the big, like the 90-degree bend elbow and the smaller size tubing. So this actually might work well. Me losing shit all the time actually might have finally paid off. So screw that on. There's your tubing there. I'm going to screw this little mother. Oh no, that yeah. This is your pressure valve release valve. You want that in the center, nice and tight. And then you gas in, right? No tubes required. Tight, tight, tight. Squirt, squirt, squirt. On, on, on. In, in. 5 days, 10 psi. And we should have some bubbly, lagery coffee juice. Ooh. Now we're going to put it in here again. We're going to do the little taste because we need to. Come here. CO2 in. Well, that held straight away, but we're going to get all the oxygen out. Nice, and that's nice and tight now. Fan-fucking-tastic. Okay. Drop you in. I feel like I'm about to get a boot. Alright. Now we need this one. No, we're going to use this one. For our liquid line. So, coffee, peanut butter, all right? Last couple of... That's actually pretty exciting. So after 6 months, they're almost ready to taste and to drink, and I can't wait for it. I should probably taste them before I put them into competition, but I'm pretty confident that they're just going to taste like an okay version of whatever they are. So, do I want to do that and just... No, I won't. I was going to just make sure they're all working right, but that's all right. I'll do that when it's time to taste. Lovely being back again. Hope you've had a lovely day. Brew something good. Experiment with your beer. Make something that you want to make, that you're going to enjoy drinking. And I'll see you on the next one. It's hot in here. Bye.